yeah, Blake.
And he's not drinking.
Not tonight. Not yet. It's a First Prize Films movie night.
Movie
Dave.
night!
Yes. That's Dave. He never introduces himself anymore.
No.
Man of mystery.
International man of mystery.
And hydrated as well as I am.
Well, I don't know about fully hydrated.
I will probably have to pee in this.
Anyway, how are you, Blake?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's been a little while. It's been a bit of time, but we're back watching some movies. Tonight we got a little film from 1942. So I'm told.
Sure.
Called The Corpse Vanishes, starring Bela Lugosi.
The famous Dracula guy, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this movie sounds fucking insane.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let me read the description here. Have you ever seen this movie first? I just have to cover my bases. Sometimes you come out with an unexpected story, a tale.
Well, okay, here's my thing.
Yeah.
Every time I tell you I haven't seen like a classic movie, you're like, what? And then you still ask me if I've seen any of these movies.
I have to give you a chance, dude.
I don't deserve a chance.
You don't, but I have that much faith in you.
You should not.
Okay, all hope is out the window. So, The Corpse Vanishes, 1942. I'll read you like the taglines. Kidnapped bride's horror to make your hair stand on end, thrills to make you grip the edge of your seat. See a secret of love sealed by death. That's just like word salad. That said and means nothing. Means fucking nothing.
When you first brought this up, I thought that was the synopsis. I was like, fuck it, let's do it. I'm in.
Somebody's just like, I don't know, here's some words that sound exciting. So the actual synopsis is this. A scientist aided by an old hag and her two sons. That's this words, not mine. A scientist aided by an old hag and her two sons kills virginal brides, steals their bodies, and extracts gland fluid to keep his ancient wife alive and young.
What the fuck?
That's insane.
They had to use the words gland fluid.
Virginal brides, old hags. This is the 40s through and through, people.
Fuck.
Like, holy Did we lose audio?
Maybe?
That was weird. Anyway, this sounds fucking awful. So, I'm excited. What do you okay, The Corpse Vanishes, you heard the thing. What are you expecting from this movie? What do you think we're going to see?
Corpses turning into ghosts?
Ghosts or well,
they're going to go translucent.
Okay, so like all the virginal brides, the ghosts of like the virginal brides come back to kill the scientist?
No, they just turn translucent and they're just laying there and they're like, what do we do now?
What now? This sucks.
This did not work out. I'm going to keep tripping over it. Damn it.
Dude, I'm wondering too, like, so the scientist aided by the old hag and her two sons, I wonder if they turn on the scientist at some point.
Maybe.
Okay, this is a 40s movie, so we're not quite in like the super cheesy 50s B movie like territory yet.
No.
But I still think we're going to get like crappy looking cemeteries.
Yes, for sure. I do think it's going to be one of those things that just ends.
Yeah.
And we're going to be like,
you're right.
Wait, what? You know?
I think you're dead right. I think this is also going to be one of those things where so this is 10 years after Bela Lugosi was Dracula.
Dracula.
And let's see, this is a Monogram Pictures Corporation. So this isn't a big studio. So they're probably going to try to capitalize that. So how much do you want to bet Bela Lugosi is going to be like wearing a cape or something?
1,000%.
You think?
Oh, 1,000%.
I think so too. I think so too. Oh, so the original title is The Corpse Vanishes, but also known as The Case of the Missing Brides.
No.
Corpse Vanishes is better.
Way better.
Right.
But also, I love the disparity, or I guess the dichotomy. I don't know. One of those two words. One of those D words. How initially they are insinuating a singular corpse vanishes. And the new one is like, actually, there's a couple of corpses.
You know what they should have called this? I haven't even seen this movie. They should have just called it Sea of Corpses. I'd fucking watch that movie. Unironically. Sea of Corpses, starring Bela Lugosi's corpse.
Okay, you want to take bets on if we actually see a corpse?
This is
Not like
the
a real
40s.
life corpse, but like somebody acting like a corpse.
So this is pre-Hays Code, I think. So they could still show a bunch of wacky stuff here.
No, but I just don't know if they're actually smart enough to have done that.
I think they are, but it's going to just be a normal person.
Yes,
And
with
white
like,
makeup, yeah.
with like dark circular makeup.
Yeah, and I bet you, like, because it's virginal bride, so they're going to have, maybe, I don't know, maybe they have, like, white on and stuff and, like, have dark eyes.
Like white all the way up to the neck, too.
Yes. 100%. 100%. Okay, how do you think this movie ends? What's the big finale, you think? I think the scientist gets
Killed.
Maybe it is...
Ancient wife dies.
Yeah, the ancient wife dies, and then the scientist gets killed, and then the old hag starts, and her sons kill more bodies to make the old hag a young hag.
I
Can you be a young
think that's
hag?
too smart for a 40s.
No, you're right. It's only an hour long.
That's the Blake version of this movie.
Every time we see that, I was like, oh, I know a great way to like make this movie fun. Like, this is how it should work and all this stuff. And it's always the laziest fucking version.
Oh, yes, it is. It's the 40s.
And then
or 50s or
things
60s.
just happen. And then the movie stops at some point.
Yeah.
Well, according to this, it's going to make our hair stand on end.
You know, the reason why movies are so like bonkers and they didn't need to try back in the day to be interesting is because of all the lead paint.
They think we have shortened attention spans now. Go back to the 40s. Could barely string a sentence together.
Facts.
Lead paint chips, though, like the chips of like lead paint, surprisingly tasty. Let's watch this movie. Let's do it.
All right.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, this
Do it to
is 1942's The Corpse Vanishes, starring Bela Lugosi. And like most of these movies, that probably just hops right into it with loud music. So,
Twat, what's up?
Yo! Okay, here we go. Let's do
Movie
it.
time. Here we go.
Oh, it's not ear piercing. That's nice.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Also, it's actual title cards.
I like that.
So you said just like being, what's happening?
Yeah, it's kind of like I do appreciate that about these old movies. They kind of have all the titles up front, and then when the movie's over, it just stops.
Ed wrote. Ed W. wrote. Ed wrote it.
God damn it! Did you see Glenn?
No.
Yeah, Toby is just played by Angelo.
Is it like Seal or Cher?
He's the Madonna of Toby's.
Gwen Kenyon. Jack Dietz. We've heard
that name. Yeah. We gotta track down old Jack Dietz's corpse himself. Give him a good old thanks.
Wallace Fox. That's a cool name.
That is actually a pretty cool name.
And you, Phyllis Hamilton, do you take this man to be your legal, lawfully wedded husband?
Is he staring at the
To
camera?
love,
I think he
honor,
was-
and obey
yeah.
Until death do you part.
I do.
What?
Explain it, Dr. Raven.
I do. Dead.
Got her. She said I do. I'm taking her money.
Take her into the anteroom.
Yes, sir.
I did.
Dr. Raven. I'm Pat Hunter from the Chronicle.
Please, this is no time for interviews.
Why? What? Why is there?
No. The Undertaker. She's dead.
What? Why is there a reporter, number one?
She's at every wedding just to see if anybody dies there. Most weddings are
Oh.
like, dang it. Oh, there's Bela Lugosi.
He is
"Bring me my
way too
corpse."
happy about that corpse.
Yummy. Lunch is here early.
Do you want to take bets on if there's a corpse in there that ends up not being virginal and it upsets somebody and they call it a whore? This corpse is a whore!
Here you are, you can go now.
I will clap. I will stand up and clap if that happens.
Oh, wait, did you see that? Did you pay attention to the interaction?
No, what do you do?
He's like, you can go
Good
now.
evening, Dr.
Can I?
Raven.
Thanks.
Forest mortuary.
Fine.
Mortuary? Why, two of your men just drove away with the body a few moments ago.
Well, there must be some mistake. They weren't our men.
I've heard of ambulance chasing, but this is something new.
New? It's sensational. Another kidnapping of a dead bride. What a story.
Fuck this lady.
Way too excited, lady.
Dead
Way
bride
too excited.
disappears. Extra, extra. Police baffled by mysterious theft of altar victims.
The what? Society bride for victim. Corpse thief believes crank. What?
What is that?
I don't know. Another bride dies at altar.
Wow,
And
so
a
this
few
is a
minutes
trend.
ago, one of the men who helped remove the body of the mysteriously dead bride was apprehended by the police.
Go on, keep talking.
What? The
Oh,
fuck?
we're just getting there.
What I told you, I was standing on the corner, minding my own business, when along comes a stiff wagon. The guy poked his head out of the window, asked me if I want to make a couple of bucks.
How many men were with
Stiff
that?
wagon.
Two. At least all I could see.
What'd they look like?
I don't know. It was dark. I didn't pay no attention to faces.
You noticed the license.
What, with $2 staring me in the face?
Come on, tell the truth. What'd you do with the corpse?
I didn't do nothing with it. What I tell you is the truth. So help me.
I own this.
So help me.
I own this wedding dress fair and square.
Shadowy corpse thief escapes. District attorney takes action.
Can we do more of that in movies? Skip the exposition and just give us weird headlines?
Yes.
Okay.
I love that.
But the wedding is planned.
Well, we want some assurance besides words. We want protection.
I'll have plenty of men guarding the chapel.
Insurance companies are going crazy. Bride insurance.
Really, Mother, I think you're making much ado about nothing.
You're not worried, are you?
Not in the least.
Also,
Wait,
what are you protecting from? Everybody just drops dead.
You'll
And they-
have it all right, Mrs. Wentworth.
Do they get stolen before they can get examined or something?
No. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Tell Jones and Riley to wait. I'll
Because
pick 'em up.
our
That's the
evil
Wentworth mother-in-law,
doctor
isn't it? Is the wedding called off?
picks him
Certainly
up
not.
pretending to
There
be
isn't gonna
the.
any trouble
The
either.
morgue.
That's
The
what all
morgue.
the rest of them thought.
Hi, we're at the
I can't ask
morgue.
Miss Wentworth's help, but your paper
And who'd you say
confirms
you're
one
with?
thing, and that is that there'll be
The
no more theft of
morgue.
girls' bodies.
City morgue. Oh, in that case, here's our corpses.
Oh boy.
Get you and Sandy into the wedding, and I want plenty of photographs.
Oh, don't worry, boss. I got enough film to cover the Russian front.
Oh, Mr. Keenan, you promised
What?
to take me off the society column.
Oh, quit beefing. You're getting a break. This is the most exclusive wedding of the year.
What if the Wentworth girl drops dead, too?
You'll still tell me what she's wearing, along with the rest of the fancy pants.
What the fuck?
What the
Guess this and
fuck?
don't bother about anything else. I've got 3 men working with the police, and there'll be plenty more thereabouts. If the bride pulls up this time, there won't be any snatching. Now get going.
What if I get a clue?
Oh, I wouldn't let that bother me, sweetie pie.
What if I?
You wouldn't know
What?
a clue if it bit you.
Oh,
I'll remember those words, stooge.
good old misogyny.
Oh, yay, the 40s. Okay.
Why are you so nervous, Mother?
Because all the brides are dying.
dying.
Where the fuck have you
A
been?
little bit of. Just read the room, lady.
Forget it. Nothing
Going on for
could
5
possibly
minutes
happen.
already.
Nothing could possibly. Are you tempting fate?
Yeah.
I look all right. Oh, yes. Oh, I am too.
Listen, I am not a bridezilla,
Yeah.
but none of them were wearing the same dress.
Make us happy. We're late and this wedding
I
won't wait
think
for us.
rules are probably different in the 40s.
Serves you
I
right.
don't-
Why
I
don't you
don't
buy
know.
some new tires for this bus?
Not here making excuses.
Here I am, self-proclaimed expert, having never been married, and hating every wedding I've ever been to.
Hey, you ladies aren't wearing the same dresses.
Aren't you supposed to be matching?
Spooky.
Sir, there's a window. You could just look out the window.
At any point.
Also, you look more suspicious creeping out of your hearse.
Yeah, he's like,
Just get out. Oh,
yeah.
Doesn't come in here. It's bad luck.
Oh, not even a peek?
Not even one. You'll see me soon enough.
You see?
Oh, shucks.
what the fuck? That felt weird.
Yeah.
Girls,
That
you mind
felt-
if I have these last few minutes alone with
Never
Alice?
mind.
That felt like he had a boner. And was like,
Yes,
"Just jerk off real
that
quick."
felt oddly sexual.
His face was.
Well, Mother, you're about to lose me.
I can't have a
I hope not forever.
I just did a little peek so I can. in the bathroom real
check
quick?
on the merchandise. Like,
feel all right,
no.
dear?
Gross.
Only I never felt better in my
Oh,
life.
actually, no, it is. Since she's a virginal
Forget all that
bride,
silly
he's like,
nonsense about
can we
those
do it
brides
now?
dropping
Can we
dead.
do it
Now
now?
is now the time?
Can we do it now? Can we do it now?
It's technically
We can
the
do it
day
now.
of the wedding.
That counts.
For Miss Wentworth.
Oh, thank
Been
you.
staring at her ankles for the last 6 months. I can't wait.
From Dwight, no doubt. Oh, wear this next to your heart, darling. All my
Oh,
love.
Lord. A little bit of situational awareness. Just
Yeah,
like the
come on.
tiniest
An
bit.
unusual orchid.
This
I've never
unusual
felt like
orchid
before.
from a man who's too stupid to tie his shoes. I don't know. Seems a little weird. I should probably just pin it on my wedding dress.
Also,
You're ready, Mrs. Wentworth.
Thank
I really
you.
don't think that any bride is going to pin a fucking mini bouquet onto her white wedding dress.
No, I fully agree. Just
I wouldn't.
randomly. No, I wouldn't either.
I do wear a lot of white dresses.
Me too. You look great.
You look
You're
fabulous.
faint, dear. Do you feel all right?
Did she just take it off?
Just flicked it off.
Oh, darling, are you all right? Oh, Alice,
This fucking piece of shit. Snap, snap, snap.
happened again.
I just got the picture of the month.
Okay.
Another corpse bride.
Also, I don't know if I appreciate or if I'm annoyed by how we just are in it. You know? Like, there's not really any exposition.
There's no, like, tension building either. It's just like things kind of happen and we
Yeah.
yeah. You know what? I'm not one to ask for more in movies typically. But I use a little more. Just like a little bit.
This, uh-oh.
Was it cheaper if they don't make Bela Lugosi talk? Oh. Okay.
What happened there?
on the news to Keenan. Did you get any more pictures?
The editor fell asleep.
I covered everything except the close-up of this pretty posing.
Oh.
Why, that looks
shit,
like
I don't know,
the
fuck
one
it.
the Browns wore. What are you doing with it?
Presenting it to you, sweetheart, as a token of my devotion. Take a smell.
Hey,
Whoever
Daryl
heard
with
of
the
an
fence.
orchid
Thanks
with
for
a
the
fan?
follow.
Yo,
that one
thank
has-
you.
Yeah, Chloe one. Definitely supposed to be
What
virgins
a
there.
peculiar, sweet odor.
Yeah, make a swell romaine
Oh my
salad.
god, that's a good point.
I mean, there's a fatal flaw in this. They don't know. They have to take it on faith that these are
Oh. Oh,
God-fearing
I'm okay.
white women, I guess.
Well, he made her smell the deathly flower and she almost died. So,
Almost being the key thing. Oh my God!
fire! Let us motorcycle cops go inspect it.
Blow on it. The homie really wants these bodies. They legitimately don't
Did-
have many lines.
Do you think did he have a really bad accent?
Not bad. I mean, he has an accent. Yeah, he's Hungarian. But like everybody knew he's Hungarian. Like he was a movie star before this. Like they knew what they were getting into.
Wait, the driver of the other fucking hearse didn't feel or hear that at all?
What kind of a gag is this? No driver, no license plate. Maybe it isn't a gag. Maybe it's a decoy. Well, maybe you're right.
What? What? This burning car is a decoy. You would like
Oh, they
nobody's
knocked the
this.
driver and whoever out somehow off
Yeah.
screen that we didn't see.
Just trust us.
Calling all cars, calling all cars. Another abduction of a girl's corpse.
A little more pep in your step, bud.
22 years of age.
Jesus.
Stop and
Alert
search
and see
all
would be
trucks
great.
and
I think
suspicious
cocaine was
looking
legal
cars.
back then. Just get
That is
some.
all. Burnside.
Stop all trucks and suspicious cars.
Don't all cars in this era look the same? They're either white or black.
Yeah.
And they're that model.
I think all of them are black.
Well, the hearse one was white. The corpse wag.
It was light black. Yeah, nothing nefarious at all, Clubby One.
No. Everything's totally fine.
That's all right, but not the
What the
woman.
fuck? Everything looks good in here.
All right, go ahead.
That was
Wait.
legitimately weird and alarming.
That was very creepy. Also, they just
Change that
His eyes
headline
are just
to read as
open.
wedlock challenge. Then set up an editorial attacking the DA's office for playing marbles while some madman runs away.
But like
with the
not just
bodies of
wide
dead
open.
brides.
Like I've just been caught wide open.
Yeah, like surprise. The surprised corpse.
All the rotten stories that have ever been turned into this office.
He's
yours
literally
makes a
laying on top
No
of the other
guess
corpse.
We don't even know what the bride wore.
She wore this orchid.
Listen, Miss Hunter. I have a great responsibility. I'm a public servant. Parents are calling.
He's upset because she didn't record what the bride was
Tears
wearing.
in their voice.
I
begging for news of their daughter.
hate everybody.
I have a daughter myself who's about to be married. Maybe she'll drop dead too. But she won't drop dead from an orchid.
I didn't say that.
Well, then what are you talking about?
But like
Every one of
also,
the brides that died and disappeared were wearing one of these orchids.
How do you know?
Well, I checked. Look at these pictures.
I'm a lady. I
All
pay
right,
attention to
perhaps
these
it's a
things.
coincidence. It still doesn't spell anything.
All right, fine. You may have a
The
coincidence.
bridegroom didn't give it to
Not
her.
you may have a point.
A dozen people gave
But
it to
also,
her.
poisonous
Unmarried,
flowers
happy.
have been a thing for a very long time.
Besides, this orchid
It's
has
not a new
peculiar
concept.
odor. That's unusual.
Well, if you think it's a clue, why don't you follow it up?
Is that an assignment?
It's a notice that you're through if you don't bring something in.
Okay, Mr.
Fuck
Keegan.
off.
What the fuck? Fuck that guy. that guy is the patriarchy in human form.
He really is. He really
Like he gives her shit for not having a story, and then she's like, "Well, I got a story." He's like, "You better go get it then."
Prove yourself. Is this? Are we in like Are we in pipe territory, Dave?
Yes. I don't know. Yes, that your pipe territory. Blake.
Yes. Oh no, what's happening now?
First of all, Bela Lugosi has just been sleeping in that coffin. Second of all, some dude was sitting on a like a table. Oh, okay.
What in the My Chemical
There
Romance
it
is
is.
going on?
It's a little person.
Oh
Hi,
no.
little family. You're
Oh,
all so
don't say
very
it like
patient.
that.
Master, the Countess is waiting.
Upstairs?
There.
Oh, we must hurry. Mike?
Oh, okay.
If we see gland fluid,
We're gonna see
swear to
gland
God,
fluid.
dude.
But it's gonna be in like a fake syringe.
It's gonna be like one. Yeah, this is
There
what I
it is.
expected. This is the same set from The Ape Man, which also Bela Lugosi was in. It's
You're right.
a weird like basement thing with painted
Nothing, my
like
beloved.
bricks.
You must hurry.
I'm so sorry, but I was detained. Please forgive me.
Forgive you. You loiter and waste time. While I wait here, die. Die.
Courage. I will not let you die.
Better death than agony like this.
She's like,
Look at me. Look at me.
Calm yourself, my dear.
Now,
What?
will you
he's
hurry?
so chilly. Like, shut the fuck up.
Relax.
We're getting her weird.
Relax. You look fine. Just a little dark around the eyes.
She's like, the old is getting to me.
Not a single wrinkle on that face.
Nope.
And she's like, the old is happening.
I'm biologically 26.
Oh, I like how he's cleaning the site on a dead body.
This is an up and up kind of corpse situation. Corpse factory, if you will.
Also, if this is the second one that we've seen drop dead, right?
Yeah.
In a very small amount of time, is this woman just constantly in a state of agony? Like,
Yes.
she's gonna be like, oh, after he ejects her, like, I feel better. Ah! Gland fluid. I told you.
At least it wasn't like.
Why are you putting it into a beaker
Could have
now?
been grosser. Because science, Dave. We're gonna put it in 2 more beakers before we inject it into my wife. See?
Oh, that's
Now that
fucking
it's in this beaker,
hilarious.
we're gonna take it out of this
I've mixed
beaker.
it with other gland fluid, and now we're gonna inject the gland fluid mixture.
Gland fluid stage 3. I mean, I guess she sounds miserable, so
I mean, honestly, like I get it, but like, relax.
but also chill. chill.
Shh, it's coming. Just.
Where did he put it? In her eyeballs?
I don't like this guy.
I don't like any of this. This whole thing makes me feel bad. He the way he put that in was like straight to the dome.
Whip him.
Yeah. Hands off the merchandise. Ow, my butt. Not my butt. So this guy right here, the little person.
Yeah.
He was in Todd Browning's
Why do you
Freaks.
beat my son so
Really?
hard?
Yeah.
He's a
Todd
beast,
Browning
an
never
animal.
worked again,
Someday I
the
should have to
director,
destroy him.
after that movie.
My poor son, why was he ever
Acting.
born?
Primo. Why was my poor son ever born? Well,
She was pulled straight off the stage.
yeah.
Can you bear to look at me now?
Of course.
Barely, but
You-
okay.
Always keep you that way.
So is
What about
she-
yourself?
Yeah, like, get some help, bro. If you're making her, like, come on. Give her a little go for her money.
Will she live?
As long as she can be of any use to us.
She's pretty.
They're supposed to be dead.
Very young.
All of them must be.
Supposed to be corpses. Now they have
That's
a
the
fact-
whole point of the
After the
movie.
girl
It's in the title.
Yes, ma'am.
Will she live? Wait a minute. Hang on.
Do they have, like, a closet of half dead people that used to, like, milk them for their gland juices?
Oh no! Don't say it like that. No.
It's a very rare species.
Do you know of anyone that grows them?
Of gland?
But if you wish to find out more about it,
Orchid.
I suggest you look up a man by the name of Lorenz. He was the one who originally hybridized this plant. Over in Europe somewhere.
But I just can't go to Europe just to.
Oh, that isn't necessary. He lives up at Brookdale now.
Thank
Isn't that convenient?
Quite welcome.
Oh no, you don't have to worry. I know he's from Europe, spent his whole life there and his career there, but he's suddenly around the corner.
In fact, it's around 3 o'clock, so he ought to be getting back home right about now. Got a schedule right here.
What do you suppose he wants with a coffin? Search me. He's such a strange, spooky guy. The further I stay away from him, the better. Me too.
Great.
Say that about me, too.
I'll take charge of this.
Go ahead.
Take it away. Never.
Glad to get rid of him. Taxi lady?
Yes.
Oh,
Taxi
I
lady.
thought you say, are you the
Fuck.
taxi lady?
Where to, miss? To the home of Professor Lorenz.
Lorenz, I'm sorry.
I
can't
also
take
thought
you
he
there.
was like, "Sexy lady?"
I'm out of gas.
Oh,
You mean you won't take me?
we thought two
Yes,
different
ma'am.
things.
I'm
Both were
sorry.
wrong.
I just,
Is this the only taxi in town?
yes, ma'am, it is.
Look, I've simply got to get to the Lorenz place. I'll make it worth your while.
Oh,
I'm sick of this goddamn one taxi town.
Come on up there. You might get a ride with him. That is, if you don't mind riding with a coffin.
That's fucked up.
Hey, I'm a taxi. I'll take where you want to go. Where do you want to go?
Would you give
Oh,
me a
I
lift
can't
to
take
the
you there.
Lorenz place?
There's
What do you
bodies in
want to go
here.
there for?
To see the professor.
Does he expect you?
No, but
Then we
I...
can't take you.
Okay, bye.
The people in this movie talk very
Oh,
efficiently.
fuck off.
That's some gumption, goddammit. Get the story.
First of all, let the women do the work.
Yeah.
Second of all,
That was a boss move.
they didn't hear or feel it.
No,
Oh, there it is.
Those trucks are 8,000 pounds. Pure metal and steel. Hide. Or
Get off and stay off.
Look, I've got to see Professor Lorenz. It's important.
I said you couldn't ride.
Hop back on, bitch.
Yeah, just get literally get back
Hey,
on.
wait a minute, you've got my bag.
Oh no!
Oh,
fuck
no.
off!
Fuck all the way off. Oh,
Oh shit! Got us.
bye.
All right, how do I?
Would you mind giving me a lift?
Well, certainly not. Where are you going?
I'm trying to get to the home of Professor Lorenz.
Well, you're in luck. That's where I'm going. Get in.
Oh, wow. Convenient.
Look at that, Dave.
My name
I
is
tried.
Dr. Foster.
I'm Patricia Hunter.
Are you a friend of the Lorenz?
No, I'm a reporter. I hope to interview the professor. You're his
Is she
doctor, I
crushing on
presume?
him? I feel
Not
like she's
exactly.
crushing on him.
She's
Lorenz
kind
is a
of.
doctor himself, but he has
Oh,
no
hi.
license to practice. I've been working with him. We're trying to find a cure for his wife.
Pencil thin
Oh, I
mustache
see.
is really doing it for me.
What type of people are the Lorenzes?
You'll find them very interesting.
Also, I like how this guy
Lorenz
just
is a
told
man
her
of unusual
everything.
accomplishments. His wife is
Here's
not
everything you need to
peculiar.
know.
Minus the
I
murder
expect you'll
part.
find them both a bit eccentric.
But you'll see the murder, don't worry. Oh, were all car horns back in the day train horns?
Dude, I heard somebody driving down the street the other day, "Oh," like car horn, and I was like, I need that. I need that in my totaled car.
The little person's like, this bitch.
Be tell your master I'm here.
You're not gonna give him any lines?
No,
That sucks.
Blake, it's the
Cheerful little
40s.
fellow, isn't he?
It's true.
I told you. they
he's
were
lucky he's
eccentric.
in the movies,
I'm
hey?
inclined to believe you.
This is how they hang out in the afternoons.
Oh, fuck. God damn, she's mean.
She is, dude.
Good evening,
I
Dr.
guess
Foster.
I'd be mean if I was
Come right
1,000
in.
years old
Good
too.
evening, Professor Lorenz, the Countess. May I present Miss Patricia Hunter?
How do you do?
We have been expecting you.
So you found my
What?
bag in your truck.
Yes, there it is.
Oh,
Miss
That
Hunter's
makes
a
sense.
newspaper woman.
I
and-
came here hoping you might grant me an interview.
All
An
connects.
interview about what?
No one asked you to come here.
All the
You're not
corpses.
welcome.
Oh my God! Violence, lady. Jesus
I'm sure
fucking
we sent you
Christ.
no harm. Please forgive my wife. She's not well. Come, you had better retire.
Fucking cold cocked her.
god damn.
So that's what you call being eccentric. Well, I have
Being
another
a
name.
bitch.
Being a cut and it cuts over.
She is here for no good.
We have nothing to fear.
But fear itself.
Have nothing to
Sorry,
fear,
Professor,
but maybe that lady.
Not at all, Dr. Foster. This is our evening for work. Please be seated.
Thank you.
Got a legitimate spit out of me.
Yes!
What do you wish to interview me about?
Orchids.
Orchids?
Yes, I understand that you're an authority on the subject.
Talk
They
about
were once my
poorly
hobby.
covering your trail.
But I haven't
Not
grown
only
any
do
for
you,
70
you didn't
years.
even get the orchids from somebody that leads you there. You
Which species are you
directly
interested in?
cultivate those
A
orchids,
very
and
rare one
everybody
of the
knows.
Stanhopea type. A horticulturist told me
dumbass.
that you're the original hybridizer of it.
Have you ever seen one?
Yes, I have one in my bag. I'll show
God,
it to you.
stop it.
Where did you get it?
Where did you get it?
A friend of mine gave it to me. You see, I'm doing an article on orchids for my newspaper, and I thought that you might be willing to supply me with some special data.
Oh, she's
I'm
smart.
sorry I
Yeah.
can't spare a time tonight, Miss Hunter. You see, I have very important work to do with Dr. Foster.
I understand.
If your interview can wait until morning, I'll drive you
Hold
back
on.
here then. If that's
Wait.
agreeable, Professor
I
Lorenz.
like how
It's
he's
quite
like,
agreeable,
yeah, I'll
but
give
I
you an
would
interview.
suggest that you both
I don't have
be
time
here.
for this interview.
Thank you very much, but I prefer going to a hotel.
Just as you wish.
Also, why do the women have to be brides?
I think it would be foolish to go out. to
Maybe.
such a storm.
Okay,
Professor
all
is
right.
right, Mr.
Theory
Perhaps
time.
we have
Yes,
better
theory
remain.
time.
Hit me.
However, if you insist, I'll gladly drive
The
you back to the village.
Afraid that would be an
virginity
imposition.
Okay.
of these
So much
women
work to do.
has a
Thank
special
you, I'll
quality
say.
to the gland fluid, right? And on their wedding day,
Okay.
maybe
Oh,
they're
the
thinking
toilet
ahead to finally having sex. Maybe slightly aroused, changes
Okay.
the composition
Oh,
for the
they
better
got
of the
some
gland
sex.
fluid.
Oh,
Bing, bang,
yeah.
boom.
Bubbling gland fluid, ready and hot, ready to go. Got it. Makes sense
Good
for me,
night.
Dave.
Wait,
Night.
she's
And make
staying
the
here now?
pet soup. Very well.
That's what I get for talking, I guess.
Cause yeah, she's staying there. She's like, "Oh, I'll get a hotel." Like, no, you stay here. But here's my question: like, for real, if it's brides, like, it's the most like headline grabbing thing. You're killing brides on their wedding day. Like, you don't want to do this on the sly, like picking up hitchhikers, like this fucking lady, which I assume they're probably going to do now.
This is the one that's not a virgin. And it's gonna ruin everything.
You know, if a woman isn't married, it means she's not a virgin. She legally cannot be married, I guess.
I'm just saying, no,
fucking
listen,
get it.
I'm saying that this woman in particular is not a virgin,
Okay.
right? And they're going to try and take her gland fluid anyway, and it's going to turn.
A few times I've stayed overnight, so I sleep unusually well.
Must be wonderful to have nerves like that. Tell
What?
me, just
What?
how well do you know these people?
Anyway, I think
Not
that.
very well. I've only listened to these together. You know, a young doctor trying to establish a practice.
Well, I must be keeping you from
Oh,
your
it
work.
was fucking
Good night.
I think that her tainted gland fluid
Oh, don't say
is
taint.
going to. Is better than gland fluid.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be like
It's
weird.
Ah!
Stop it!
You
Punch
won't
me
get
again?
this. How did you get in here? So young.
It's going to taint it, and she's going to suddenly rapidly age.
Sometimes you do
I like
will
that.
be a bride.
So what's the lesson here?
No, there isn't one.
Oh,
There's never one.
like because the lesson can't be have sex before marriage. It's the 40s. But having sex before marriage can save you from 1,000-year-old.
I don't think they were putting lessons in movies yet, Blake.
I think they were.
Not unless it was propaganda.
I don't know.
Disagree.
I think I disagree with you. I disagree with your disagreement.
Too bad. I disagree anyway.
Because you've seen a lot of these movies from this time
Yeah,
period.
that's the only movies I have seen.
Very versed in 38 to 57. All of them.
You know what's funny is based on the amount of movie nights we've done with these kinds of movies, I'm getting close to having seen the
lot.
same amount of these kinds of movies of regular movies I have seen.
Because a lot of the movies we watch here are B movies that aren't really well scripted or like have any like idea what they are. So there's no real moral necessarily to them. They're just kind of cheap thrills.
He's hiding in the closet all the time?
I like smelling your business suit.
Fuck.
It's so weird.
What? What are you doing, man?
Well, in fairness, they haven't made him look like Dracula yet.
Are you sure? Creepy looking with slick back hair?
I mean, he is that's just kind of his style, actually, but
He's getting mad. What is he getting mad for?
she's, I don't know.
How dare you breathe in my house?
You tempting me. Okay, back to smelling your business suit. Yeah, what? Why?
Oh, the smile? Well, this has been fun.
I can smell a virgin across the room.
Was that supposed to have made a noise?
Nope,
Okay, doors don't make noises anymore.
not in the 40s.
Got it.
Well-oiled doors.
Ah, bitch, wake up!
Get out of there!
Oh, fuck.
I don't like that.
Oh, God, he's gonna go.
I'm gonna touch you. Oh no, please don't. Please stay in bed. That is an alarming shot of the elderly woman there.
She's dead for sure.
Going.
Oh, he doesn't speak?
Of course
Someday,
not.
the master will catch you. Then you'll be sorry.
I don't like it. I feel like maybe that actress who plays the
Reporter.
no, the woman, older woman. I think she died in that shot, and they didn't know it.
They just left you. She's really committed to the part. Just leave her to her method. We'll come back for you tomorrow.
Why are you watching that guy? Is he smiling again?
He is.
It's creepy.
Does he do this every night?
Are you sleeping?
Anytime somebody comes out of the room, just
Oh God! Come on! Oh
dude,
no!
no. This,
Oh, no, no,
okay,
no, no,
don't,
no.
Please don't. Oh, he's petting it. Use some lotion also. Your face looks.
There it is.
Yeah. Let me put on my whole robe before I escape. And my shoes.
Let me get fully dressed.
Where are my stilettos? There's an emergency.
Dr. Foster! Dr. Foster! Dr. Foster! Dr. Foster!
Just run. That checks out, actually.
When
Foster!
was the Addams Family a thing?
A horrible looking creature.
Because I feel like these two were the basis for it.
That's actually a good question.
He disappeared back there.
Oh, there's a whole hallway down here. Not even really inspecting
Not here
anything.
now. Where did you see him?
Leaning over my bed.
Of course, you might have been dreaming.
I'm positive I wasn't. Earlier in the evening, Mrs. Lorenz suddenly appeared and then disappeared. Do you suppose there's another entrance to this room?
Oh, I doubt it. Why don't you try to go back to sleep?
Why would you-
No one's going to harm you. I'm sure it was just a nightmare.
I think this whole
Typical
place is a
man.
Yeah.
You're overreacting.
Lorenz and his wife were
That weird
actually
man that you
sleeping
saw
in the
earlier smelling your hair? Figment of your imagination.
Explain the peculiarities of some people.
I guess so. I'm awfully sorry to bother you.
There's no trouble.
No! Get the
If you
fuck
find
out of
you, call me
there!
again.
Good night.
What the? Wait, what? Where
He was in here.
was in?
The angel. He has disturbed our guests.
Always the angel. He is a menace to us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kill him.
I think the time has come to dispose of him.
Yeah!
Hey!
Steal his glands.
Grab his dick and twist it. Oh, okay.
Oh! Didn't she?
Like, no, don't go grab the guy. Be like, no, see, look, I found it. Just fucking.
I'm just gonna investigate. I also like that, like, this man is so lazy with the orchid thing, but also in his thing, there's not like a secret panel that pushes back. It's just a fucking open hallway into the wardrobe. Like, it's like Narnia for necromancers.
Uh-oh. She does want to be my plaything.
Baby, come back. Don't. Come on. I guess.
That guy really weirds me out.
Yeah.
I just got caught being a creeper. Let me get a big turkey leg.
Now we feast.
And
Creepy feast.
I just what?
Control yourself, sir.
Must you stalk and eat at the same time?
He's humming a tune in his head. You fucking know it.
Oh, for sure.
Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum.
Also, where is he in relation to her?
And how deep is this like dwelling? Like, are there like, is it like a labyrinth?
Apparently.
Bro, we get it. This is another one of those like pad the runtime movies where we could have had like a lot of interesting stuff happen earlier, but now like that's fine. Spend 20 minutes walking around the same set and just pretend it's a bunch of other places.
Blake, again, lead paint stare. Lead brain slows everything down.
It's true. You got an answer for everything, Dave. God bless you.
You're welcome.
Boy, do something.
Blake and I are just basically poking this baby with a stick right now. Why would you follow him?
Dude, for real, I also was confused because I thought he had seen her originally, was following her, but I realized now, no.
Oh yeah, he just wants to go rub one out to the corpses.
Oh no.
He just happened to have an idea at the same time that she was creeping around.
Oh, what providence.
She just happened to know he was behind her and hide.
How her heels are not making any noise, I will never know.
Wait, is it a corpse or is it still alive?
According to them, she's still alive. Oh yeah, her eyes just flickered. Although, yep, there. See, she's blinking.
But I don't know if that was on purpose though. Oh, yep, she's breathing though. So
okay, yeah, they said she's still alive, so they're using her. They're juicing her.
Yeah, but everybody thought she was dead.
Well, maybe it's like one of the fucking Romeo and Juliet thing, where they take the poison and it like makes them look like they're dead.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm making excuses for the stupid movie that won't explain itself.
Bitch, fucking, what are you doing?
Write down what she's wearing and get the fuck out of there.
Oh God.
2-for-1 sale. It makes the same noise as my cat makes.
Afraid, Angel. I would not hurt you.
Go to sleep.
Just she's like, where the fuck am I? It's like, that's not fear necessarily. That's the look you make when you've gone to somebody's house party and they decide, you know what it's time for? Everybody has to do it. Charades.
Yeah, she's just shocked confusion.
What? I should not have come to this house party.
I think I'm gonna barf. I should leave.
No, it wasn't charades.
Ow.
Oh, fuck. That looked like she gave herself whiplash.
Dude, that hurt my neck.
Yes?
That party that she went to that made everybody, that made her make that face?
Yeah.
The host insisted everybody play Risk.
she thought it was charades. They pull out Risk, but they end up with Twister.
She's like,
it just keeps getting worse.
I've been up all night with dead.
I'm not dressed for this.
What do you mean?
Come in and I'll tell you.
No, just leave. Get out of there. What are you fucking
What kind
doing?
of a place is this? Last night I had the most horrible experience of my life.
Well, what was it?
I thought she was gonna say
Saw lots of
dream.
girls in crypts down underneath this house.
And you're still there.
Pardon me. What was that you were
Yes.
saying, Miss Hunter?
Why
No
you
sense of
mausoleum?
self-preservation.
Mausoleum? What are you talking about?
What
You know what I'm talking about. All those dead girls and that horrible dead creature.
My dear, you must have had a bad dream.
Now look, Professor, this was no dream.
When did you...
Gaslighting 101.
Shortly after I called you and told you about that horrible creature in my room.
Is that true, Dr. Foster? Well, I don't recall anything about it, Miss Hunter. You must have
He
mistaken.
called him Dr.
I was
Pasta.
dreaming. It was the darndest
Dr.
nightmare I've ever had.
Pasta.
I slept very soundly myself. Miss Hunter
my
was
stage
rather
name.
upset that since when she passed. You see, now a dream,
That was your DJ name.
Yes, well, I suppose so.
No, that's DJ Rigatoni.
That orchid I brought up here to show you's gone. I couldn't find it in my bag.
That's too bad. Perhaps you forgot to pack it. Will you be down soon?
Yes, right away.
Are you coming, Doctor? Of course.
So she's just chilling. She's like confronted him. She's like, well, I don't know, I guess. Maybe he's got a point.
Oh, there it is. She figured it out.
Just now.
Oh boy.
Bro. It's just playing my afternoon organ.
Shall we go into breakfast?
No, thank you. I've got to get back to the city. Will you drive me to the station, Dr. Foster?
I'll be glad to. But what about the interview?
Well, that'll have to wait until some other time. I just remembered an appointment at the office. So I've got to catch the next train. You'll excuse
Good
me,
for you.
Countess?
Yes, I will excuse you.
Oh,
Countess.
Professor,
Sure.
do you also make a hobby of collecting coffins?
Why, yes, in a manner of speaking. I find a coffin much more comfortable than a bed. Many people do so, my dear. Is it so
No, they
strange that I accept
Back that
one
up.
who are waiting for eternal rest?
No, I
Yes.
suppose not. Well, thank you for
What?
your hospitality. Goodbye.
I understand that tactic, though. Yeah, sure, that sounds great. Get me the
trust we will
fuck
meet
out of
again.
here.
It has been so nice meeting you.
Don't say that.
No.
Don't say it like that. It'd be great meeting you very
Don't
closely
tell me I'm
next
still
time.
dreaming.
Why, what do you mean?
That gravedigger. He's real, isn't he?
Oh, he's real, all right. But I hardly think he's a gravedigger. More like
just
laying
having
the
fun.
foundation for a house.
You're a trusting soul, aren't you, Doctor?
By a
Sure.
and a shovel.
No, on the
It's a 3x6 house. Don't worry about it.
Make me believe you're one of those hard-boiled reporters that we read about or see in the movies?
No,
She
but working
is.
on a newspaper, one becomes cynical and suspicious.
I believe in you. You'll learn your pipe one day, lady.
I would absolutely love it if the movie just ended here.
Just,
The end.
will he return? Watch the sequel. The corpse
Meeting you, Miss Hunter.
continues to vanish.
I have a message to go, Dr. Foster.
No, it's
tell
the
me.
corpse reappears.
This corpse still be vanishing, dog.
What is the secret?
It is,
The
but
corpse reappears is the
Somehow
third
I
one, the
feel
end of
that
the
I
trilogy.
trust
You can.
You've heard of the case of the vanishing brides.
Why, sure.
I think I have a clue.
You don't
A
mean
clue,
that
you say?
Yes, I do. I want to show you something. What are these?
Why, they're orchids, of course.
You bet they're orchids.
Of course.
And they didn't grow in my dreams. They're exactly like the one that disappeared from my bag.
Where did you get them?
I found them on the floor beside my bed this morning. The person who came into my room last night must have brought
Yeah,
these
creepy
with
dude.
That seems like a
He
logical
put it on her shoulder and she
There's
freaked
no
out and threw it off
question
the
about
bed.
it. Honestly, Doctor.
Not on
Don't
purpose,
you remember
but
meeting me
right.
in the hallway last night?
No, I don't. And if I did, I must have been asleep.
Either that
No,
or
no,
were
you weren't.
hypnotized.
You checked her whole
Quite
fucking
possible.
room.
Okay, yeah, so he doesn't believe anything she says until she's like, or you were hypnotized. He's like,
That is
Well,
quite the
that makes
possibility.
sense.
Yeah, like I actually
Discover
understand that
anything,
now.
don't you?
okay,
That's a promise.
Goodbye.
I can get behind that.
Goodbye. Au revoir.
All these genital warts are making sense now.
All right, print the story on page 1. Keep your fingers crossed that this paper isn't sued for libel by some of these phony suspects that the police are bringing in.
Well, I got me a Rembrandt of the guy they just brought in.
I don't want photographs. I want real clues. The DA's office can't
What?
pick up the madman who's stealing the bodies of these dead girls.
I don't want evidence. I want evidence.
Okay, I'll throw it away, Foster.
I'll have it developed.
Not that kind of evidence.
Where's Lefty?
You dingus.
The only thing he gets over there is a game of gin rummy. Tell him to get back here.
Well, I got something.
I'll say you have your fire.
What do you mean? You can't do that to me.
Listen,
Just because the bodies of dead girls disappear is no reason why you can do a vanishing act.
But you gave me the assignment.
Yeah, I suppose.
What?
You don't want to hear what she has?
Well, hey, not so
She's
fast. Listen,
I solved the
Mr. Keenan,
case.
Last night I
Too
went
bad
through
you're
the
fired.
most gruesome experience of my life.
You should talk. All my life has been a nightmare.
Well, you can rest easier now.
I almost had to play charades, goddammit.
I can only prove I wasn't dreaming.
Dreaming?
He's again, he is the patriarchy incarnate. He literally said, fine, go do your story. She goes and does it, he goes back like, you're fired for going and doing something.
He knows all about
Got her.
orchids, but insists that
Got
he
her.
doesn't grow them anymore. Yet I found these in my bedroom this morning.
Listen, Dizzy, you didn't go off someplace and get married, did you?
No, I didn't. But I saw the bodies of those other missing brides.
You ladies always shacking up and getting married. Anytime you leave the office.
Tell me all about it. Did you really see any bodies?
Yes and
Yes.
no.
I see.
Huh?
Just a bit of ectoplasm.
Well, I'm sure I did, though, only... Oh, I can't explain it.
Yeah, you're suffering the same way I am.
Try harder.
I see brides.
Why would you say
everywhere. Hear
no?
wedding bells ringing in my
You
ears.
saw bodies.
That's all I
You
did.
literally saw bodies.
Monstrosity. Very well.
Of the brides whose weddings you
I'd
were
like to see
attended.
Mother.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's busy. She's with Mr. Keenan.
It's very important that I see her. I'm Dr. Foster. I wonder if you'd mind announcing me.
Dr. Pasta. Patch me through.
There's Dr. Foster here. Insists on seeing Miss Hunter.
Tell him he can have all of her time from now on.
That's the Dr. Foster I was telling you about. Maybe he has
I
more
know
evidence.
him.
All right, send the sawbones in. Hey, look at
Sore bones.
I hate this dude.
Fucking God.
This dude sucks so
Maybe
fucking
this
hard.
Dr. Foster can help this
Dr.
boss
Foster, Mr.
pry the
Keenan,
stick from his ass.
Glad to meet you.
I don't know. This cub reporter of mine has been telling me a weird story about a certain Dr. Lorenz up in your neighborhood.
It's weird, all right, but I'm confident it's true. After you left, I looked around the station to find out if Lorenz had any other coffins assigned to him. I found a consignment, all right. And instead of a coffin, it was a box filled with this stuff.
So what?
Juicy
That's ordinary
glands.
garden moss.
It's moss, all right, but not ordinary. This is a special type used by florists and hybridizers for growing orchids. It's called osmondin.
Which proves that he does grow orchids like these. And the same kind were worn by every one of the brides that died.
Well, maybe it is a clue. But how do I know that the rest isn't a cockeyed nightmare? She admits that you don't remember talking to her.
I could have talked to her while in a somnambulistic state.
When did
under
she
the
say
influence
that?
of hypnotism.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Are you trying to tell me that this Professor Lorenz is a hypnotist as well as a horticulturist?
Why not? My short acquaintance with him has convinced me that he's a man of unlimited talents. He's strange, peculiar. I've even suspected him of being insane. But the fact remains he's not only a doctor, but a physicist.
I mean, he
with a
is,
scientist
but
of great ability.
Straight up.
How about this hot-headed wife of his?
I hesitate to bring her into the case at all. Professional ethics forbids a doctor talking about his patients.
Oh, forget about
What?
your
No,
ethics, doctor.
what?
After all,
But
we're
she's
after a
involved.
criminal. How does this woman fit into the
What?
picture? Come on, tell us all you
Now
know.
he's fully on board.
Peculiar fact
Yeah.
about her is that
Now
although
that a
she's
man
guy.
has explained this to
young
me,
woman,
I get
heart
it.
and arteries indicate that she's at least 70
Where's
or
your
80
horse?
years old.
This is a this is a concern.
Anything. Certainly doesn't explain why Dr. Lorenz should steal these dead girls.
It's possible they may still be alive.
Alive in a cataleptic state?
That's it.
All right. What are your other
You saw
deductions?
it.
Well, simply this. These young girls, whether dead or alive, are being used by Lorenz in some manner as human guinea pigs to sustain his wife in a youthful state.
Oh, that's preposterous.
It's nothing of
How
the
did you
kind.
get there?
Scientists are finding out every day that glands and hormones have a lot to do with
We had a
life.
fucking
Glands in our bodies help determine the
what's
condition of
that
our teeth, the texture of our
Olympic
hair.
thing
All
with
right,
the
we'll
fucking
admit all that. But I wouldn't dare print such a fantastic story.
we're talking about?
I bring you the
Were
biggest
they-
story of the year
were
and a
they-
chance to get this newspaper a real scoop, and you call
Oh,
it fantastic.
All right, I'll
pole
put
vaulting.
Doyle
Pole
on to
vaulting.
track it down.
I'm afraid you won't
He
get
pole
very
vaulted
far.
to that point,
Professor
thank you.
Lorenz is a clever man. Clever enough to withstand any investigation.
Cut the fuck out of that.
and destroy any other.
I was like, I don't know what you're doing.
He deals dead brides, doesn't he?
Oh, now look, Pat, do you want to be a June bride?
Oh, sure. I mean, that is, no, not yet. Anyway, Lorenz knows me.
All right, then stop talking. This
I'm
can't
so
assume the
confused.
responsibility of such a harebrained scheme.
Oh, please, Mr. Keenan, you can't pass up an opportunity like this.
So she's gonna get married to, like, bait them to try to kill her?
There she
Yes?
Marry me, Dr. Pus.
Hey, she's cute. Well, would you like that?
Business before pleasure, you know. Hello, Peggy. Hello, Pat. Miss Woods, Dr. Foster.
Good evening, Miss Woods.
How do you do? I have something important to tell you. I'm all ears. Let's go to your dressing room. Okay. I won't be long.
All right.
They're gonna use her as bait.
Oh, good. How'd you
Peggy,
like to get
I've landed
married?
a good part for you. A chance to prove your talent.
Really? What is it, a picture or a play?
Neither one. My paper's going to stage a phony wedding, and we want you to be the perfect June bride.
Now, wait just a
With
minute.
bridesmaids and flowers and all the trimmings.
What is it, a circulation stunt?
No. You've heard of the case of the vanishing bride.
Sure.
Well, this is a plan we have to trap the person who's been stealing their bodies.
Are you kidding?
Certainly not.
How will I
We're gonna
collect if
kill
I'm
ya.
dead?
I'm
You
on
won't
board
be
with,
dead.
with her.
All you have to be careful of is not to smell any flowers.
All I do is lie 6 feet underground and push him up. Nix, count me out.
Listen, Peggy, I'm offering you
I
a
like
chance
Peggy.
to get
I
your
like
picture on
Peggy.
the front page of every newspaper in this country. Overnight, you'll be famous. Broadway producers.
Stop
and
looking in the
Hollywood
camera,
studios
lady.
will be offering
Yeah.
you contracts. Like the chance you've been waiting for.
Oh, now that you
Okay.
said it,
Society debutante.
I do want to be a star.
Unusual type.
Huh?
How?
Fascinating eyes.
To make a charming addition to
How'd you
our
get
family.
there?
June 20th.
A date we shall not forget.
What are you confused about, bro?
Why is? But I don't.
Paga, what
I
are
mean-
you doing in this part of the house?
Master, I keep hearing my son's voice calling for me.
Your son is better off where he is. Go back to your
Dead.
work.
Master, you shouldn't have done it. He didn't deserve to die.
Do what I say and don't come up here again.
Yes, master.
Okay. You drive a hard bargain.
You make good points.
Well, everything's all set. She's young and pretty.
Yeah. What assurance have we that this Lorenz guy will show up
All
to
the
make the snack?
qualifications a
What
woman
happens if
needs.
he does kidnap this fake bride?
Well, the private
Definitely
chapel
written
and
by a
neighborhood
man.
will be covered with guards, and well, Lorenz hasn't a chance to escape.
Providing he shows up. And if he doesn't, I'm the
Remember
sucker
that
and
time you
I'll
tried
find
to
him
trap him last
If he
time and he
does, he's
set a
got an
fucking
excuse
car
story
on
with big use of
I hope you're right.
Jesus. I hope you're right too. This is a fucking terrible plan.
Well, blushing bride, here's where you go on for your big scene.
Or big flop. My knees are shaking.
There's nothing to be afraid of. Here's your
Hollywood
bouquet
Studios.
and the phony orchid.
I almost
Now, don't
died
forget
for
to
a
put on your
phony
act.
sting
Leave that to me.
for a
Got plenty
newspaper.
of photographers out there?
Hire me.
Certainly.
And what about the cops?
How many times do I have to tell you nothing's going to happen to you?
Miss
Why would
Hunter,
you give her
Yes?
phony orchids? Aren't you supposed to wait for
I
the
wanted
real
to
ones?
ask you, in this ceremony, shall we use the word cherish or obey?
You mean for the bride?
Yes.
Well, just for this once, let's put the old-fashioned word in. Obey.
I've marked the
Written
words
by
here.
man!
Just read the ceremony slowly, solemnly.
Yes, I understand.
I hope what you're
What in
doing
the
is
Christian
wrong.
fundamentalism is going on?
Well, I suppose
Fuck.
it is.
Is her
Well,
vows,
if you need me,
I will
you'll find me in my
obey
study.
when you tell me to
Thank
do
You've been
stuff.
grand, Reverend.
I'll make you dinner
You'd better
because
go get
I
ready.
obey.
What do I do now?
And you
Just march
tell me
down
what
the
else
aisle
to
and
do.
don't
I'll
forget to
obey
stand
it.
at the altar.
Well, here goes nothing.
How's everything
You know
going?
what?
All right, so far,
Seriously,
I
the
guess.
plan
Good.
is so
Ceremony's
flawed
about
that they're
to
just
begin.
like,
I certainly hope
just
somebody
faint.
shows up
He'll
besides these
show
damn
up.
actors I've
No,
seen.
he shows
You know,
up
it
because he
seems to
sent
me
the
that if Lorenz
flowers.
were ready to strike, he'd have sent an orchid.
There it is. There it is.
I'll take
Found
that.
it. Got him. This little
Did you say
dickhead.
orchid?
And I'll take you with it.
There you are. Looks like our man's going to pounce all right.
It looks like you're right.
There we go. I was about to get mad. This movie redeemed itself. Everybody calm down.
Redeemed itself. Who are all these people?
Every single one of them are actors.
Newspapers had way too much fucking money at the time.
She just, well, stop winking.
Enjoy your wedding.
Chloe and I do this thing, but based off a TikTok that I
Yes.
saw,
bad
where
it
when we
is.
wink at each other, we just go.
I don't like it.
Is that a proposal, Dr. Foster?
It certainly is. The minister would like to speak to you in
what?
his study, Miss Hunter.
He proposed to her?
Apparently.
Oh,
Somebody
you
else's
in a
wedding?
minute.
Tacky.
Yes, ma'am.
Just saying.
Thank you.
Tacky.
I'll be right back.
Get your own wedding.
You wanted to see me, Reverend?
Oh no!
Where's Pat?
That was a pretty good turn. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
That was nice. Good job, 1942. He saw right through your shenanigans. I'm gonna steal you and your glands.
Blake.
Glands.
I'll be right back.
Oh. No. Okay, wait. Still, he's gonna save her.
Yeah.
Oh, Pat!
Oh.
No, he's not. The end.
Bum, bum, bum. What?
That was the actual priest who got knocked out.
Oh, got it. He kind of did look like Bela Lugosi, though.
Fire!
Just start firing people.
Oh, I have such a bad joke in my head right now.
Don't do it.
Oh God!
Say it.
Man, that cop really hit a small target. It's got good aim.
I'm not gonna laugh at that.
He laughed at that.
I like how the music is like, and it's just this car turning as slowly as possible.
Uh-oh.
Toby, my son. Where is Toby, master?
Toby's gone. Alice,
You shouldn't have left.
stop whimpering. How's the Countess?
Waiting. as
So
usual.
her son,
Hurry up,
Toby,
let's
was played by Angelo.
Got it.
Makes sense. That boy's a star.
There was trouble
It's been like 3
We'll be
days.
finished before anyone finds us.
with the bride.
It's
What
been
we
3
do without
days. I
this?
told you, she's just in a constant state of, I'm
Means
getting
that
old.
was
Oh, it isn't hopeless I find other
But
girls. In the meantime,
That's
he takes
fucking
this
crazy because they literally were
What
like
are you waiting for?
June 20th. Not like in just a couple days
Well, my
time.
dear, again we meet. Only under different circumstances.
Wait, she's awake?
I would have preferred that you would be a bride, but it really doesn't matter. You will serve our purpose. Just
Thank you
as
for telling us
well.
that.
Now both of
Fine.
my sons are gone. You betrayed me, master.
Blake,
Oh.
I
Oh.
heard enough. There's work to do.
Hold, please.
better hurry up.
Working on it.
Wait, so just move though. Just like
Literally, just
move. Just like fight.
just do anything.
Just like do something.
We
No,
don't
but
ask
but
for
like more
much.
than that.
Like, yeah, we get it. Your head moves.
Do something. She's gonna save the day. Yes!
No! No!
I called that
You
shit.
betrayed me, master. You shouldn't have done it.
I called that shit. Before this movie started, I was like, do they get revenge on the scientist?
Well, she died quick.
Didn't take much.
Oh no, she didn't die. Did she die? I'm confused.
Her knees gave out from the lack of oxygen.
Uh-oh.
I don't like that look.
You stay here and cover that.
Oh,
Nope, you're going the wrong way.
he's like,
Hand is unsteady.
listen.
Can't see.
Dude, the editor straight up died.
Yeah.
He's just cutting to random shit now.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yes, take that.
Do it!
Yes.
Go!
Kill her.
You shit.
Pat.
Oh.
Pat.
Is she dead?
No, just scared to death.
Just a woman.
All right. Break it up. We've got headlines to write.
Do I get a byline?
Break it up, pasta boy.
After this, you can have a clothesline with my shirt on it.
What?
What?
I now
Fuck
pronounce
off.
you man and wife.
Mr. and Mrs. Pasta.
Finally make a newspaper woman out of you, don't quit.
And to think that this was the cause of it all.
Why do you have it? Fuck you. That's not even funny. I'm mad. He's like,
Did we get a real ending there, Blake?
I mean, kind of.
We got a real ending there. We had an actual conclusion.
That was The Corpse Vanishes from 1942, starring Bela Lugosi. I guess we technically did get an ending, yeah.
We got an ending. There was an actual conclusion with it tied up nicely.
It tied up sexistly. I think so I did call like them like getting revenge on the scientist.
Yes,
from the beginning.
you did. Mm-hmm. I called that we wouldn't see any corpses.
Yes, you're right. You're right. We saw literally no corpses.
Not one.
Not fucking one of them. Good call.
Mm-hmm.
What else did we get? We didn't get Bela Lugosi looking like a vampire, but he was kind of, I don't know if that's just
He was
like
shot like a vampire
things
a
were
couple times.
lit that way. He's spooky. We got extreme sexism. We got lots of weird walking, like wasted time stuff.
Yeah, a lot of that.
We got like a turkey leg wielding like creeper guy.
That creeper mute.
We got an old lady with a very strong jawline. We got yeah, it was, I don't know. I got entertainment out of it because it was really weird. That was fun.
I gotta be honest with you. That was probably the most fun that I've had in one of these movies in a while. And I'm only saying that because usually I'm like, fuck, how long is this movie? And this one, I like, the first time I looked down at the time, I was like, oh, we're 45 minutes in.
Yeah, that actually went by relatively quick because usually I'm like working to keep you awake.
It's true. That's 1,000% what's happening.
Yeah, I would rate this on our like bad movie scale. You know, we watch a lot of these things. You know, 10 being like Plan 9 fun, and 1 being like the fucking Ape Man or whatever. What did we watch last week or a couple weeks ago? The Killer Shrews. That was just kind of boring.
That was kind of boring.
That wasn't a 1. That wasn't a 1.
That was like 3 or 4 maybe.
Yeah, but what would you rate this?
I give this one an 8.
I think that's a little generous. I don't think it's an 8 for me. I think I would go 7. I'd go, yeah, because it was more fun than the typical things we watched. This actually moved. Like, some of the things we watch are just fucking time wasters, dude. Just absolute garbage that are like make-out movies.
Most of the movies we watch are make-out movies. This one feels like it might have been kind of like supposed to be one, or maybe everyone who went thought it was going to be one, and like halfway through they're
like, something's actually happening.
Did you see that?
Because they couldn't rely on monsters, but they also, you know, they tried to make like the old lady a monster. They tried to make her sons the monster. They tried to make the very, very old, there's 2 old ladies, right? The very old lady, the ancient whiny lady, they tried to make her spooky, which was true. But like, there's no actual corpses. There was lots of flowers. Lots of
orchids,
which is a flower.
I was correcting you.
Is an orchid not a flower?
Not in this house.
Orchids stand above the rest here. And yeah, like I do agree. It was fun. It did move because like there's one part where I was like, boring, move, skip, go. But short of that, it actually did work. There's like really dumb thing. Obviously, these movies are full of people making dumb decisions just to have a movie work. She got her hair sniffed by the guy, and she was,
to be fair, he pet her hair.
He was kind of Yeah, you're right. You're right. It was a pet. Doesn't make it better, to be clear.
Well,
we got. No, fucking no. Jesus Christ. That's fucked up. But there was, like, I feel like there was a lot of fun things here, like a lot of things to like joke about and grab onto.
I agree.
I do. Okay, as dumb as that stupid fucking ending was, and the whole scheme to like throw a wedding, I think it was actually good that they turned the tables and the thing. That was great.
Mm-hmm, I agree.
I did not expect this film to be that thoughtful, because I thought it would literally just happen how they said it was going to happen, right?
Yeah.
Like that's a thing. And so this didn't do that, which is cool. So
this gave us actual conclusion.
Yeah.
It gave us actual closure.
Yes. Dude.
Tied up all knots. And as the most movies you watch were like, huh?
Remember, was it the Ape Man with Bela Lugosi, with that guy who like rolls out the window and has the stuff on his window?
No, he said something really weird.
Yeah, he said something like really weird.
Like, I'm the one who did the thing.
Oh yeah, I'm the narrator. I've been narrating this whole thing.
Oh, right.
He rolls
We're
out
like,
the
what?
window, the end, and I was like,
oh
this.
yes, this hit the end of the fucking window.
Yeah. Oh, I hate that shit. This had more panache, I would say. Do you have a favorite character?
No.
Dr. Pasta for me, straight up. This dude fucking rules. He's like, listen, I'm like, no, none of this stuff happened. And what was her name? Peggy?
Patty.
Oh yeah, Peg was the girl at the end, and then Pat was Peggy and Patty.
The guy who wrote this stuff was like, what's her name? Patty. Well, here's a new character. What's her name? Peggy.
Great, wow.
Isn't that awful close to Patty? No.
Those are women. Sure. I like Dr. Pasta because he was very much like, he could be convinced of anything. She's like, you don't remember this? Well, you must have been. He's like, it didn't happen. I don't remember it. She goes, you must have been hypnotized. He goes, yeah, you're probably right. That probably happened. Now that you mention it, I hypnotize easy.
I hypnotize easy. That has happened a lot this week.
I found myself in the company of quite some strange people lately. So, yeah, I thought that was funny. But our lead character, Patty,
yes,
she tried. Yeah, I think she was. You know, it is bold to have, because okay, do you remember the Spaceman one, where it was like. It was all the men in suits talking, and then the woman actually did the stuff, and then at the end they took it away from her.
Yes.
This, I gotta say, they let the woman actually like get her win. Like she's like, something was weird here, and I'm gonna follow this up, and she fought against the patriarchy to find this really weird thing going on, and she proved it true, and she got the W.
Yeah, but then they made her have a wedding.
They forced her into marriage after, but, you know, take the wins where we can get them here.
From the 40s.
It's the 40s, people. Women couldn't even vote yet.
I'm sure they just, they're like, whatever, we gave her lines.
Yeah, she said stuff or whatever. Shut up. Yeah.
She didn't die either, so.
Yeah, she didn't die. And
what do you want from us?
She wasn't... Yeah, she had a brain, because there was another movie where like there was a woman reporter. What? No, I guess that was the Spaceman one. Yeah, where it was a woman reporter, and then it's taken away from her by the guy who was an asshole to her the whole time. Wasn't that Phantom from Space?
No.
Which one had the female reporter, and she just wanted to look pretty?
I don't remember now. But that one, she wasn't a reporter in that one. She was like a scientist assistant.
Well, no, so there was a scientist assistant, but there's a lady in one of these movies who was like, wasn't the reporter, she's like the secretary or something like that at the paper. This is going to annoy me to death, and I'm going to find out what it was. It was not...
Thanks for tuning in.
Teenage Monster, while we look at all this stuff. It was probably... Nope. I feel like no, it wasn't the Beach Girls and the Monster. I think it was Phantom
wasn't
from
it?
Space.
No, it was not. I can guarantee you.
I don't know.
No, I think the Beach
Girls and the Monster.
Yeah, wasn't there?
Let's no. No, this is the Beach Girls and the Monsters was crazy.
That's true.
It wasn't good, but it was crazy.
It was very crazy.
Remember, there's so many cool ways that movie could have ended,
And it didn't do any of them. No.
None of them.
Yes,
That was
I do
insanity.
remember that now.
Anyway, that was a fun time. I'm glad for that one.
Yeah.
And hopefully, I needed a renewal of faith. I'm not gonna lie to you. I needed some help after last movie stream. The Killer Shrews was fucking boring, dude. That was not a great movie. I thought the dogs were cute and their cute little costumes. But that was.
I'm just glad that we finally had a movie that I wasn't fighting to stay awake in.
Well, that's a big thing.
Big step.
That's a big step. Dave's a busy guy doing lots of stuff. So, gotta keep him interested. All that lead paint really builds up after a while. We gotta keep things moving. We'll check your glands after this. Huh? Bye.
As long as it's not my anal glands.
Our next episode of First Price Films. Dave's anal glands. In HD. So, what else we got going on, Dave?
Well, the podcast proper is halfway through the season.
Yes.
And we got an episode coming out Monday.
We got a good one. We're out of spooky season.
Yeah.
So we're moving on to sad blowy uppy season.
Yes, disaster season.
We're talking about Armageddon from 1998 versus Deep Impact from 1998. It's the same movie.
It's the same movie in the same year, made by different people.
One's deeper, one's explodier.
One's got more arms in it.
One has
Armageddon it on. Oh shit.
That's how that's going.
Yep.
But we also have other stuff. If you're still in the spooky season mood, which I am, I'm still watching horror films.
You're always watching horror films.
I guess
you
that is
exist
all the time.
on horror films.
I hate horror films so much, and I love them so much.
It's his lifeblood.
It is. It's the genre that I simultaneously hate the most, but also love the most. I hate it so much, but most of my favorite movies are from that genre.
Yeah.
A good one, gold. A bad one makes me want to pluck my eyeballs out.
Well, why don't you tell them what our last spooky season movie was?
That's where I was going with this. Lost my train of thought. It's the paint chips. So we talked about clown horror films. We talked about Terrifier 2 from 2022 versus It from 2017.
Yes.
Both great movies that Dave loved.
Both of them were movies.
Dave has no complaints about either of them.
Nope.
Loved them. He actually had to fight with himself for a winner.
I did.
It's true. It's true. Me, very opinionated.
Join us next week on Alternate Timeline First Price Films.
I'm going to lose a friend.
You already have.
His name is Dave. He's going to steal my cat.
He's already in my backpack. I'll steal it.
Somebody call Dr. Pasta. It's a fucking emergency.
Too bad. He's with DJ Rigatoni.
Wicked. So from our family to yours.
Yes.
Thanks for tuning in. This is just for you, Chloe One. I saw him come close, and I was like, "That's my boy. We got to get him some airtime." He's half
asleep.
Star. I'll have to send Dave the picture to send to you. He fell asleep in a bed. Oh, hey, baby. I love him so much. Anyway, whatever. This is turning into a cat stream.
First Price Cat.
First Price Cats. First Price Steve. Whatever. That's
Steve
our
Price
mascot.
Films.
He's pretty great. He also fucking hates this movie. But, whatever. There's worse stuff that could be going on, right?
Well,
There isn't. This is it. This is the bottom of the barrel for us.
That's it.
But until next time we stream, that's a bye. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anything else, Dave? Bye.